Hello, this is a timeless channeled message meant to find you whenever this finds you. So the tarot cards we have for this reading are King of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Wands. Okay, in this spread, I see you as the King of Cups, and there's someone around you who's being represented by the Ten of Wands. I feel like there's something here that you can help someone with that's burdening them. I feel like this is someone that you care for and you want their load to be lessened or lightened, but they seem quite stubborn in what it is that they're doing. Like, they may not be open or receptive to receiving it, and you feel very strongly for them. You feel with great empathy what it is they're going through. Maybe you even understand why this is something that they feel like they have to carry alone. But I think you're in an interesting position to help them. Maybe not even in a way that is direct, more like it's an emotional counsel, or like you can listen to them, and for some reason them talking to you about it helps lighten their load. Although I get the sense that you may have tried this already, but something about this entire situation, it's like you can clear it up, or there's something that you can do about it. Hold on a second. I want to get some more clarification on what exactly this situation is, and we'll start off with why you showed up as the King of Cups. So Spirit, can you show me why the King of Cups is here? Internally, I heard red hot burden and then relief. I'm getting like, I feel like this other person seems to be embarrassed to ask for help regarding this. I'm not sure why, and maybe you know, or maybe you also don't know why, but something about you being aware of it, just acknowledging that it's burdening them, can relieve it in some way. We're gonna get some clarifications properly though first. So for the King of Cups, we have the Lovers, Three of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Internally, I heard making a choice for what makes them happy. So the Lovers more traditionally talks about the idea of choice. Okay, the way that she's looking at this angel seems very prominent or strong here. Like, I'm getting this as this person following their virtue, and maybe this is why you've tried to offer help to them, or they rejected help before, or they're not willing to speak up about it. I feel like it is in their nature to try to handle everything by themselves. I think that maybe they've also had to learn how to handle all of their issues on their own, even though they have a community of people around them. I see the Nine of Cups as them, but beside it, again, we have the Three of Cups. It's like they're surrounded by their community, but they're not looking at them or they're not acknowledging them. And again, because there's so many cups here regarding the King of Cups, I feel like they actually have a lot of healthy relationships in their life, or even the relationship they have with you, it appears to be healthy. Like, this could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a family member, just again, someone you care for, something that you feel emotionally responsible for. I think that something about you in this situation can read the energy. Both read the energy of everyone else around you, but then read the energy of this person specifically. I'm getting this sense that the other people in this community, they're knowing what this other person is going through, but they're not doing anything about it because it's not, again, this other person, it's like they're rejecting help, or they're not willing to admit that they need help regarding this. And they're respecting it. I see you're respecting it as well. But then I keep getting this message of something encouraging you to step up or to help unburden their load. And again, this comes from a place of care, of understanding. Still, once again with tarot, I always discuss the idea of free will. I believe that you always have agency in your life regarding all of this. I want to know a bit more about what the situation is further before I discuss my personal opinion and also why this is being prompted towards you at this time. Normally, when I get a message, it's rare that Spirit asks me to tell you to do something because I feel like we all have free will and that you should always use your discernment, even with videos like this, especially with videos like this. Oh. Okay, the card that flipped over was Death. As I said, practicing your discernment and understanding when to step in, when to act, that's up to you to decide, and no one can make you do anything. No person on the internet. I can't make you do anything if you don't want to. And of course, every person's situation is different. So again, practice your discernment. Feel internally if this is something you're meant to act upon or not. Okay, I'll pull on 2 more cards. We have Strength. And then Queen of Wands. Wow, okay. So with Death, there is something about a point of no return from their end, where it's like, you can feel or you can tell that they're digging themselves deeper into something that they don't necessarily want to, or it's something that, again, they need help with. With Strength here, there's, well, if you see here, she is taming a lion. Usually this talks about your inner strength or taming your more base natures. I feel like there's something about you being the maiden in this instance and this other person being the lion, where you can help them redirect their passion. You can help them figure things out just with like a friendly nudge, or helping them just as a compassionate friend. I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, it's just letting yourself be known. If you've ever heard me talk about her, to me, she is the queen of the people. What's funny is that there's a cat and there's also lions in this picture. And I feel like she and the Strength have a lot in common. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom in what it is this other person is going through, or you have insight, hindsight that maybe they don't have yet. So the words that I want to say are like the straw that breaks the camel's back. I feel like in this instance, you see something else. Like they're already so encumbered, and you see something else that's going to be added to them in the near future. And you're like, okay, before your back breaks, we're going to help you manage this. Something about you helping them tackle their problems one at a time, or just lightening the load a little bit, it seems to help a lot in the long run, because it feels like it gets the ball rolling, or it helps them, like, because they delegated something to you, or because you're willing to like hear them out on something. Just the act of speaking on it, the act of extending a hand, letting this other person know that you're there for them, that motivates them. Okay, internally I heard maybe it motivates them because they're too proud to ask for help, and they realize that if they ask you for help, then it like diminishes their pride. So in a way, just your very presence, your kindness helps motivate them, because they don't want to burden you with all of this. Though I will say, it doesn't feel like a burden to you. It feels like it's something you're familiar with, or something that you've had experience with before. Okay. Again, the symbol of the wand seems to be very strong here, specifically because Queen of Wands, she's of course holding a wand as it's her suit. Something about all of this is something you have mastery in, wisdom or expertise in. So we're going to clarify that last card. I'll ask Spirit, why is the 10 of Wands here? So I heard a sarcastic voice in my head saying, oh, he needs to do it all by himself. And this is regardless of gender, by the way, because I don't necessarily think it's always a man, the person that you're helping. It's just that the person appears to be very masculine in their approach, almost like bullheaded or sort of stubborn. Like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. There's just this quality of stubbornness in them that you acknowledge, but then also respect. It feels very odd. So, to clarify the 10 of Wands, we have Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, okay, so I hear that you're helping someone. Like, if you decide to help them, it's helping them let go of certain things, because the energy that they have is far too scattered for them to complete any one goal or one task. Again, like, for some reason, this seems to be something that they can't see on their own, and that's why Spirit is bringing up this message to you, because you seem to be in a unique position among your community, among, say, family members, whoever this is. The dynamic you have with them, it's important because you seem to be one of the people that they will listen to, or at the very least entertain a conversation about this, because you know how to approach them, or they have a lot of reverence and respect for you. Ace of Swords. So to me, this usually talks about a new idea, but then the Suit of Swords is also about discernment and cutting things up, cutting things out. I see with the Ten of Wands, this person is way too encumbered by what it is they have to do, all the little things, and perhaps you're in the position to literally directly help them with some of it. But if it's just words, if it's just counsel, it's like you're helping them become grounded. You're helping them become, I guess, more realistic about the options that are available to them. Or let's say, even if they want to complete all of these different tasks, it's like you're helping them sort through it so they can organize the thing that is the most important to like the least important, and decide which projects or which things are back burner items and what are things they need to address more directly. So you got 2 7s here. Specifically, the Seven of Cups talks about the possibility or choice, and I do think that this is you helping them rearrange that, or rearrange their choices to see what makes the most sense to them. Again, you're in this position to be able to do that, but you don't necessarily have to. It's just that something about you interacting with them will help expedite the process of them thinking about it, helping them come to an understanding within themselves about what they actually need to do, what they really need to get done, as opposed to the things that are like fluff, all the things that are bells and whistles that they would like, but ultimately they know is just not as important. 7 of Pentacles. This one usually talks about deciding whether you want to go all in or cut your losses. I'm getting the sense that there's like a pruning that needs to happen. Like you need to cut away the dead leaves or the things that are dead ends. Just things that are not as useful. Again, it's not about you telling them what to do. It's about you being in a position to help them come to their own conclusions. All right, this was a very particular message, and I think that's everything that I'm seeing here. So if this has resonated with you, please leave me a like and a comment. I would love to hear more about it. And if you're interested in supporting me, I have a Ko-fi link. There you can give me a tip, or you can hire me for a personal reading. That is in the description box down below. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.